Trinity
I
House.
have that one written on my.
I'm getting tattooed.
mirror.
I'm getting tattooed on me.
That's a good one.
You want to get a tattoo too? Should we do it? We'll all get tattooed right here.
I'm gonna get it around. I'm gonna get a lace band.
Y'all hear this? We're all getting these tattoos.
We're gonna get tatted
We're getting
up.
tatted up for Jesus.
Let me ask one more thing. This is a question that the lady who interviewed us on Atlanta Live last week asked. And I was with Joe Key, who has been delivered from alcoholism, and he was healed from cancer. And Jeffrey Ellis, who was a meth addict, and he's been clean for
Good
a
friend,
year.
Mike.
Good friend. She asked all of us, is it fear, when you're addicted, is it fear-based? And we were kind of all stumped, and we were like, I don't really know. But since then, I've kind of thought about it, and I want to get your input on that.
Just hooked. Just hooked. You know.
For me, I thought like, okay, I'll just tell you, and then I'm gonna see if it bears witness of your spirit. But I thought, afraid that I wasn't going to be able to overcome it. Like whenever I was smoking cigarettes, I didn't want to even say that I was gonna quit because I was afraid that I was gonna fail. And I feel like that fear of failure is it really did keep me, just in the cycle.
I was just so addicted to it, so just drawn to the drug and drawn to the way it made me feel, the way it interacts in my life. I just did it for so long that I thought it was part of my life, literally, and it controlled my life. I couldn't wake up without it. I couldn't go to sleep without it. I couldn't go hang out and bite without it. And that just started another chain of things, and lusting and porn and women and going to the bars and drinking a bunch of just to come down and just to come back up. And it's a disease. It's a serious disease. And people are like, oh, anybody can quit doing drugs and kick it, and yeah, they can. But I think it has a strong to do with your spirituality and your willpower to want to stop. And at this point in my life, I'm trying to stop, and I will stop because I've got my back, And in 1 Ephesians chapter 6, it talks about the armor of God. And I judged it. I was like, you got the chest plate, you got your shield, you got your helmet, you got your feet of readiness, but like, where's your back plate at? And I was like, and it hit me, and God's like, I'm your back plate. I follow behind you. Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah.
So it's like, when you're walking, He's got your back. You don't need a back plate. You don't need a butt plate or something.
That's like the anxiety, though. It has you looking over your shoulder, like, just waiting for something to sneak up on you. I dealt with fear. I got delivered from a spirit of fear that all my life I was so afraid. And I remember I would just think, like, I just thought crazy thoughts all the time. And cleaning buildings was scary. And I remember the Lord spoke to me, and He said, quit watching scary movies. And I was like, really? And He was like, try. And I quit watching scary movies, and that spirit of fear just left. And, that's the anxiety that you get when you're always waiting for something to get you. You have to get to a place where you're like, Lord, you're in control. If I die today, I'm going to die praising you, and I'll be happy to see you when I get there.
Amen. Amen.
But why don't you just say a word, a shout out to anybody who's struggling, with hope.
I would say anybody that's addicted to drugs and alcohol, to keep your head up and know that there's a higher power who's got your back, and you can overcome drug addiction. And if Lacey can do it, and I can do it, and other people can do it, so can you. And it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a long struggle, but with God on your back, and with people like Lacey and Matt lifting you up to the sky, and Nikita Citizen and good people at my support group, you can do it. All things are possible. You really got to want it and have willpower, because it's a serious disease, and it can control you, and it can kill you. And all I can say is don't forget God's got your back, and stay focused on what you want, your goals, and know that drugs can destroy you and bring you down and take you away from everybody that you love. And that's all I have to say. And I hope that whoever sees this, man, you keep your head up, and do the right thing, and make good choices. You got bad choices and you got good choices, and drugs are down here with the bad. So that's all I can say is I hope that people make good decisions and stuff, and keep focused on God, and you'll get the gold. Get the gold.
I feel like we should hear the I got the power.
So I'm Kenny.
We're gonna lay it over.
I'm Kenny, this is Lacey, and we're here to help you.
Thank you guys.
Shout out.